Norman Dale arrived in Hickory with a past. He carried baggage and regrets. Hickory was a fresh start. He was the new basketball coach. The year was 1951. Basketball was everything in Indiana, and Hickory High had a legacy. The gym was old, but full of ghosts. Champions from the past watched from the rafters. Norman felt the weight of their expectations. Could he live up to Hickory's history? He was determined to try. He knew basketball, but he also knew people. He hoped that would be enough. Hickory's star player was Jimmy Chitwood. Jimmy was a natural talent. He could shoot the lights out, but Jimmy wasn't playing. He was mourning his former coach. The town was mourning too. They blamed Norman for taking the coaching job. The townspeople boycotted the team. They wanted Jimmy back. But Jimmy had conditions. He would only play if Norman coached. The town was torn. They didn't trust Norman, but they wanted to win. Norman faced opposition from the start. Some players quit the team. They didn't like his strict rules. The town whispered about his past. He felt alone, but he kept coaching. He believed in hard work and discipline. He saw potential in his remaining players. He pushed them to be their best. He taught them about teamwork and sacrifice. Slowly, the team started to come together. They began to win games, but the town still wasn't convinced. They needed more than a few wins. They needed a miracle. Jimmy Chitwood walked into the gym. He had watched the team play. He saw their improvement. He saw their heart. He announced he would rejoin the team. The town erupted in cheers. Hope filled the air. Finally, Hickory had its star back. Norman welcomed Jimmy. He knew Jimmy's talent could take them far, but he also knew that talent alone wasn't enough. He needed Jimmy to be part of the team. Section 5. Building a team. With Jimmy on board, the team was complete. They had talent and experience, but most importantly, they had each other. Norman fostered a sense of unity. He taught them to trust each other. He taught them to play as one. They practiced hard every day. They pushed their limits. They learned to anticipate each other's moves. They became more than teammates. They became brothers, and they were ready to show Indiana what they could do. Section 6. The Road to State. The Hickory Huskers started winning. They won their conference. Then they won their regionals. The town started to believe. They filled the stands at every game. Their cheers fueled the team's spirit. The team faced tough opponents. They battled through close games, but they never gave up. They played with heart and determination. They earned their spot in the state championship. They were the underdogs, but they had come too far to back down now. Section 7. Underdog Champions. The state championship game was electric. The crowd was a sea of faces. The pressure was immense. But the Hickory Huskers stayed focused. They played their game. They played as a team. The game went down to the wire. Every possession mattered. In the final seconds, Jimmy Chitwood held the ball. He had the game in his hands. He took the shot. The buzzer sounded. The ball sailed through the air, and it went in. Section 8. More than a game, the Hickory Huskers had done it. They were the state champions. The crowd went wild. The team celebrated on the court. Norman Dale stood on the sidelines. He watched his team. He felt a surge of pride. He had never given up on them, and they had never given up on each other. This victory was about more than basketball. It was about redemption and second chances. It was about the power of belief. Section 9. Hickory's heart. The town of Hickory had found its heart again. They had learned to believe in something bigger than themselves. They had learned that even small towns can achieve great things. The Hickory Huskers story became a legend. It taught generations about the underdog spirit. It taught them that anything is possible if you work hard and never give up. And it all started with a coach named Norman Dale, who came to Hickory looking for a fresh start, and found a town that needed him just as much as he needed them.